To all you young voters out there, why are you not voting? Is it because they all say the same thing, or you can't be bothered? Or is it a mixture of both? In terms of your future, wouldn't it be smart to make a vote and have at least some say in what your life is depicted by? It makes sense if you live a very liberal and free standard life where everybody gets to live the life they want to live without any constraints, to then vote for a party like the Lib Dems. But then I'm sure most of your parents would say, why didn't you vote Labour or vote Conservative? Because I've voted them for years. Thatcher did us well, Tony Blair did us well, etc, etc. I think maybe voting is something that definitely young people should start doing, because if it's something that we're not doing now at a young age, then why would we want to do it when we're older and at sometimes start to have kids? And I'm sure you would want your kids to vote if you knew it was something grave and important to you. And if something like, I don't know, the abortion bill came out where they said we want to ban abortion, I'm sure a lot of young people out there would say, well, I don't agree with that. So wouldn't it make more sense to vote on everything that came out? Because I'm sure you would have opinion on everything that came in and out of this country, especially other countries too. I mean, it makes sense to me, even if you didn't feel the need to vote, at least know what's going on in the political world, and rather than just showing a blind eye to everything, make yourself politically educated. I mean, there's a lot to understand, so I'm sure all us young people have time on our hands, even those at university finishing off their dissertations this part of the year. I'm sure we at least have 5 minutes, just have a quick look at the news or read the newspaper, or just hear what's on the word of the street, what people are saying, what's being talked about, what are the politicians saying to us now, what are our parents saying to us now, what are our friends saying to us now. The thing is, definitely with this new election coming up in 2010 on May 6th, I believe, maybe it's time for us young people to show how powerful we can be, and definitely show a way of life that we want to take on in our future lives, in terms of how we want our lives to be lived and governed by those at the top, those being those politicians. And definitely, I'm sure I definitely want to vote on the May 6th, so I'd like to know many other young people out there who'd want to vote too. Let me know.